Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Darth Slone, and I'm excited because it is patch day. This patch is coming out Wednesday, November 13th. Got up this morning, read it in the Discord, and here we are over in Steam. We're going to go through the patch notes right now. I have not read them all. I've just glanced over them, saw that it was live, went ahead and finished my update. We're going to hop into this. But before we do that, guys, do me a favor. Over in the corner, YouTube subscribe watermark, hit that, or straight down below there's a regular subscribe button right there. Click it. It's absolutely free to subscribe over here on YouTube. As you know, we are on pace right now. By December 31st, if we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do a 12-hour stream, do some small little giveaways like Xbox cards, PlayStation cards, Steam, DLCs, things like that. The big giveaway, 50,000 subscribers, somebody's getting a brand new Xbox Series X. Patch 2.1.0, what if you could fish with more than one rod? Hey anglers, patch 2.1.0 is here and offers some highly requested new features and quality of life improvements. Rod holders are now available for all players. You will be able to use 2 rods in holders in addition to the rod in your hand. So 3 things right there. We're thrilled to see all the different variations of fish. Oh, I bet I know why there's 3 things. Blaine, the pain, we will have, and dads, we will have a discussion about this later. Things are making sense already. Okay, we'll get back to that. Okay. We're thrilled to see all the different variations of fish you've been catching since the last update. The fish variation feature was fully added to Japan and Golden Ridge Reserve to start. But in this patch, you'll see more variants in Norway, Spain, and South Africa. It's not all fish, but more. If you own Japan, you'll see a new legendary fish each week from now on with 3 different possibilities. Japan enjoyers can also check out the souvenir shop that is opened with a variety of new cosmetics. Go check it out and say hi to mascot Kameo-kun while you're at it. Full screen resolution settings are now more customizable. You can change the resolution in full screen mode independent of the monitor resolution. This can help decreasing memory usage and increasing performance when playing on high resolution monitors. The days of being bald under all of our hats has come to an end. You will now be able to have hair under your hats. You can also feel the grass beneath your feet if you so choose. There is a barefoot option in the player customization options. Bug fixes, gear challenges. Fixed an issue that prevented you from using liver bait to catch an eel in the bronze rank eel challenge. Fixed an issue that prevented you from progressing past the gold stage for the AO Sweetfish quest due to a lure requirement. Let's go. We can now get that 1,000 rep. Gameplay. Japan lookout towers will now show undiscovered locations to players during the survey animation. Fixed an issue where the cherry salmon, sockling taimen, and Amur catfish were showing a selection of incompatible baits in their bait and lure preferences. Oh, I hadn't heard about that one. Water. Fixed some issues with the water physics in Japan. Corrected the thumbnails for the Kite reel and the Kikir lure. They should no longer look squished. Fixed an issue where the Japan Reserve logo would sometimes corrupt when loading into Japan. We've updated our text localization for missing character fonts and truncation issues. Visuals. Listening to your feedback, we have updated and tweaked a bunch of fish variations to be more realistic. Fixed an issue where shadows would act a bit odd in certain situations. Made some changes to the reward screen poses. Tidied up a bunch of clipping and object placement issues. All right, guys, we are here at the local souvenir shop. Let's look at it. See what all we've got. Okay, we are right here. You see all the different things that you can buy. Let's just look through them. Okay. So you can see all the different designs here. Souvenir shop. Going postal. There is for 1,000 rep. That's what you get. You get that boat right there. 2 legendary tokens. So nobody will be getting that this week. Mascot mask. So a new mask right there. There's a new Jeep. You could possibly get that this week. Yeah, I could get that. If I catch the legendary fish, I could get that. There is another boat. Oh. But wait, there's more. There's another Jeep right there. All right, so down here for just 1,000 rep, we have the Growler X and the True Mediator. So it doesn't look like any new gear. Where do we get our hands on these rod holders at? Just to save you all some time and embarrassment, just pull out a rod. See there? K, put rod and holder. E, pick up rod. So apparently you can put them anywhere. So there we go. And apparently you can put 2 down and then fish with 1. I said I would come back to that, and here's what I mean. Me and Dads and Blaine were talking about on Japan. It seems like diamonds are coming in bunches of 3. Like you'll find a diamond fish and there'll be 2 other diamonds that go there. And I got thinking about this a little bit last night. I was like, these rod holders, you're going to have to find a place where there's multiple diamonds to be caught. Unless, I mean, there's a couple of options. You could, if you're targeting the same fish and just want 3 lines with 3 different baits out there for the same fish. But if you use a silver hook, you're going to be going back and forth and back and forth. So I thought, a couple options here. I can either target different fish, find a spot where there's different diamonds, for example, in the same area, and target different fish, or I can target the same fish and put a diamond only hook on, lay it out there on the bottom or whatever, and if I get a bite, I know it's a diamond, and then go over here right beside it and fish with my silver hook. You know, you've got 3 different lines, two on rod holders right there by you, different baits. Maybe you put a gold hook on one, a diamond hook on the other, and then you're fishing with a silver hook. Hello. My name is Darth Slone. Do you suck at fishing? Are you struggling to catch diamond fish? If so, get yourself a Darth Slone mug. That's good coffee. You'll still suck at fishing, but you'll have coffee in a cool mug. Guys, look at what they have added. I didn't even read this in the patch notes. Look here, high impact for the AO Sweetfish. So they have added bait balls to these fish, guys. I don't know if all of them's going to have it. Match blend on the Japanese eel. That's going to be nice, not having to go back to the shop so much for hot dogs and things like that. Oh man, that's a game changer. That's a game changer for sure. AO Sweetfish, high impact. That's what I'm targeting right now. Let's buy some of that. Okay, guys, I wanted to throw this out there too. Before you start going after lures or thinking you got to catch this AO Sweetfish with lures, here is how they fixed it. You must now you got to catch a gold using a float fishing rig, okay? So let's look. It used to say lures, but let's look. The Sweetfish now, a float fishing rig. That knocks those first 2 choices out because you can't float fish with those. Bloodworm, eggs, bread, dough, pearl barley, red worm to float fish with and throw that high impact out there. So you know what? 5 and 6 are your silver hooks. If you want to catch a few, like if you just start off with that 4, you could do that. Give it a bait ball. Throw your high impact out there. I'm going to put on a number 4. You can't use bloodworm or eggs with the number 4 or bread, but dough and red worm, depending on if you got other fish bothering you where you're fishing for the sweet fish. So dough and red worm. You might need to use a 5 or 6 hook, catch a few silvers first, then move up to that number 4. That's what we're going to do. A lot of people are going to be doing this AO Sweetfish today because right there, 985, that's the last one that I need to reach 1,000 rep. And then that way I can buy whatever I need later on. Right now, as far as gear goes, there's no new gear. It's just cosmetic stuff, boats, Jeeps, things like that. But you never know what they're going to add later. So I just like having 1,000 rep on all maps. That way, whichever map I have the most tokens to buy stuff with, we can do that. Oh my God, guys. The new legendaries. You can look at them right now. You can see we did get the legendary crab. Go to the immortal. Bloodworm, redworm, leeches. I'm predicting right now this will be the legendary that's active tonight. That would be sweet. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Let's look at the, well, actually, let's look a little closer. Let's look at the traits. Bottom lurker. The deepest reaches. Free of his cage, the deathless one awaits in deep darkness. In the lake, all warriors are code warriors. Kado has stood a long time around Goto. The Anu hunted, made music, and danced around Goto. Gold was panned. Wars flared and sputtered. Cedar sprouted and fell all around Goto. But Goto, the center of it all, stands longer and longer still. Goto has weathered earthquakes, bullets, and catastrophes. What hope can your mortal hook ever have? All right, let's look at the next one here. Koi no Takanori. That's exactly how to pronounce it too. Bread, red worm, corn. Let's look at traits. Bottom lurker and Dragon's Gate. Legend has it that the Dragon's Gate is located at the top of a waterfall, cascading from the heavens themselves. Many koi possess the strength to swim upstream against the powerful river current, but only the truly worthy will jump high enough to become a true dragon. Interesting. A symbol of eternal determination and perseverance, the golden koi holds itself triumphantly, having fought for years against a waterfall that seemed naught but relentless. Streams of unfettered gold cascade from head to tail, medallions adorning its scaled and scarred chest. It hasn't fought all this time to lose the likes of you, that's for sure. Amamazu. This looks like a white spotted char. Let's look. Easily spooked. Sun lover. Odashak rock. Tangled in the rage of a lost eye. Amamazu wrenched rocks into islands. Nearer scale. Claw and feather. This barrier of the earth lurks for vengeance. Yeah. The Amamazu is a colossally large rain trout. Thought to hold up the world, when the Amamazu tires, devastation is left in its wake, subjecting the surrounding area to earthquakes and other natural disasters. There is a lake that is said to be home to a particularly large Amamazu, with a head like a rock and a tail that stretched to the Kashiro River. An Anu hero took a harpoon to poke out the eyes of the Amamazu. The fish fought back and, desperate to hold on to the harpoon, held onto a rock, and the Amamazu pulled so hard that the rock became the island in the middle of the lake. There we go. The three legendaries. Which one will it be? We figured koi. We were hoping crab. The one that surprised me was Amamazu. But those white spotted char get pretty big, so I'm going to say that that guy gets 70, 80 pounds maybe, because the one in game, I think they can approach like 50 pounds, something like that. The biggest one right now, 54 pounds. So I would say a legendary would be maybe 80 pounds, 70, somewhere in that neighborhood. And Goto the Immortal. I'm excited. I am excited. Okay, guys, get out there. I'll make a separate video on how the rod holders work. But as you saw, you just pull them out and pull a rod out, and it gives you the option to place it on a holder right there. No cost. Doesn't cost you anything. It's just there, the option. And we'll see how it works when you get a bite. You guys go out there and experiment that on your own. I'll probably make a separate video about it. Anyway, guys, I'm excited for tonight for the Legendary Search Party. It's going to be on. I'll go live at 9. We'll fish around, put us a game plan together. My name's Darth Slone. I'm excited. Hope you are too. We'll catch you next one.